I'm going to teach you for free how you will make this cream, this body cream like this without light, without electricity, with very simple materials around you. What are some of the things we will need? This is my infused oil, herbal infused oil. I've infused it with different herbs, and in short, I infused it over 4 months with different herbs, including things like rosemary, mint, saffron. Okay, I infused them in this oil for over 4 months. Okay, then this is my infused water. Okay, it has things like cloves inside, it has ginger, it has different things inside. Okay, now the next thing we'll be using is our water. This is our water here. I'll be using 1 liter, 1.2 liters. Okay, already here is about 1.1 liter. The other 100 will be from our infusion. Then this is our sunflower oil. Can you see it? Our sunflower oil. We'll be using about 400 mils of our sunflower oil and about 100 mils of our infused oil. Then next is our glycerin. This is about 400 mils of our glycerin. We have our clean spatula, our mixing whisk. We are going to try to make this cream without using a mixer. Okay, then this is our mixing bowl. This will be making our whole cream. We'll be making close to about 2.5 liters, roughly about 3 liters of cream. Then here is our shea butter. We have about 100 grams of shea butter. Okay, here we have our citric acid. The function of the citric acid here is to adjust the pH of our cream and bring it close to 5 or 5.5 on our pH. Okay, lightening powders. Here I have Snow White and Alpha Agoutin. Okay, just to make the cream a little bit lightening. Okay, it's like an organic cream. Here we have a combination of our stearic acid and cetyl alcohol. Okay, I'll write the measurement on the screen. Here we have our emulsifying wax. Okay, this is what will help mix the oil and the water together to form our cream. Then here we have our liquid preservative. Okay, we'll be using about 10 grams of our liquid preservative. Then our hand gloves. So the first thing we are going to do is to mix our xanthan gum into our glycerin to dissolve it. You know that xanthan gum, if you say you dissolve it directly in water, it will form lumps and you will not like it. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is to get our clean spatula, and then this is our glycerin. But first, before we do that, we are going to pour our water into a clean pot, the pot dedicated for such. Okay, and then we are going to put this on fire until it boils. Then at the same time also we are going to get our waxes, but along. We also pour them into a clean pot. until they melt. So we are going to put this on fire too. Now to this we are going to pour our oil, our sunflower oil. Here I already have 400 mils of my sunflower oil. Okay, so I'm pouring on my 400 mils of sunflower oil. So the remaining 100 ml of our oil, we are not putting it now. Okay, we'll be putting it in the cool down phase. Okay, so I'm going to put this and our water on fire. Now, while our oils are melting and our water is getting heated, we are going to mix our xanthan gum to our glycerin. Remember I told you we are going to make this cream without whisking. Okay, so the aim of the xanthan gum, as I said earlier, is to function as a thickener and as a stabilizer. Okay, so because of its thickening properties, we'll end up not really needing to stick blend this cream. By the time you just whisk it enough, when the cream cools down on it by itself, it will harden up. Okay, to thicken up. Let me say, not really harden up, it will thicken up. So I'm going to make sure I mix this xanthan gum properly into this glycerin. And as I'm mixing, you can see me lifting it up to check to be sure there are no lumps. So I'm going to pour this into our water. So this is our water. I'll now pour this into the water and mix. I'll scoop everything out. I'm not about to lose anything at all. So I'll take it back on fire, okay? So I'm back. So while we are waiting for our water to boil and our oil to melt, we'll start filtering our oil and our extract that we'll be using in our cool down phase. So for me to get a clean filtrate, I'll be using these wipes. If you have a very smooth mesh or a very smooth cheesecloth, you can use. But from experience, even the cheesecloth we use in making pap do not filter this very clean, very neatly. So that's why I'm using these baby wipes. So I need 100 mils, and this cup to this level here, to this level here is about 100 mils. This is a very strong concentrate, very strong, and it took me about 4 months to get it. So I'll just rinse this with more distilled water. to make it up to the 100 mils. You can see our extract. Now next is our extract with our infused oil. Okay. You can see the color of the infused oil. Very beautiful lemon green. So this is our lightening oils, our lightening powders. As I said, this is alpha arbutin and snow white powder. Okay. So we are now getting ready to make our cream. We are waiting for our water to boil. Then the shea butter is also going to be added to the warm oils. Okay. You can put the shea butter in the oil so that it will melt with the other oils, but I won't do that. When I bring my oils, I'll not pour my shea butter in. It's all optional. It depends on you how you want to do it, but that's the way I want to do mine. Okay. So let me go and check the oils and water. Our oil is hot. Okay. So I'll allow it cool down a bit. Okay. Then I'll add my shea butter to the oil. Okay. So here is our water. It has also boiled. Okay. So our oil has cooled down a little bit. Let me shift so that you see. Are you seeing it well now? So I'm going to add my shea butter, 100 grams of my shea butter into the oil. I'll mix it until it all dissolves. So as you can see, making a base cream is easy. And my passion is making herbal products that are natural but yet simple. I don't use too much complex chemicals. I use things as close as what we eat in nature. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for something that is healthy and natural. Okay. So I'm not the kind of person that come and promise you glass skin. No. But if into my mixing bowl, you can see, can you see? You can see the oil. The shea butter has completely melted. So now, the next thing I'm going to do is to take my boiled water and then pour it in. Then I'll now mix. So I like to cool a little bit more. If you have a thermometer, you can measure it. Okay, you can measure the temperature. Okay. So I can now pour in my citric acid so that it dissolves completely. My lightening powders, they are water based. My extract, my extracted oil. I think that's all. The only thing that is remaining is my preservative and perfume, but I'm not going to add them now until this has thickened a little bit more. Okay, but for the sake of this video, I'll add them now, and then later on, try and follow me up. I'm going to send the finished product for you. As I said, this is how you can make your face cream without mixing stick. Okay, as you can see, it has all incorporated well. All I'm waiting for it is to thicken up as it cools down. The more you whisk it, the more creamier it becomes. Okay, either with hand or with stick blender. Okay, so I'm going to measure my preservative 10 mils and pour now. My perfume, I'll pour it later on. This cup is not the best for measuring my 10 mils, but I'm used to the cup, so to measure my 10 mils, I'll need a smaller cup, but I'm using this one. So I have my 10 mils. So the final color will be an off-white or creamy color, okay, because of my herbal extracts that are in it, okay. So as I told you, the only thing remaining now is the perfume. What I'll do now is to cover it, keep it, and then come back after it has cooled down. So this is how it looks like after it has completely cooled down. So what I did was I mix it up, cover it, mix it up, cover it like that until it cool down completely. And remember, as I said earlier on, if you have a stick blender, you can use it. But I didn't use stick blender at all for this, okay? So now after you are finished, you can package it and keep for your use or for selling. You can decide to add colors to it. Okay, for example, this is the white one. You can see the white color as I told you, off white, and this is the one that I added pink mica to it. If you don't have the micas, you can use food coloring. So you can see this is it in the room, but outside you see what a brilliant pink color it has. Baby pink color, very beautiful. So if you know you appreciate this, please give me a thumbs up, drop a useful comment, and you can join our classes. We teach this cream making, the formulation, the lotion bar, everything, etc.